Track wrestling here at the Iowa State High School Tournament with the new all-time leader in state championships for Iowa High School Wrestling. 12, Brad Smith, Lisbon. I guess first of all, Brad, you know, when you look at back on your career to this point, I mean, lots of titles in the 80s. A little harder to come by when you made the move up to 3A at City High, and then you wind up back at Lisbon.
Right.
There was a point in there where you were, I think, maybe retired for a month from coaching here.
Yeah, man, and I was getting calls from former wrestlers in Lisbon, and they were going through some transition there. And I go, you know, if I'm going to coach, I'd like to run the program. So that's why I decided to come back.
How long has, you know, you get on such a good roll winning titles, and Bob Siddons is up there at 12, and that's been a hard record to touch.
Right, yeah.
At what point does it seem possible?
Well, you know, I never really thought about too much. You know, I know Bob Siddons real well. He's a great man. I learned a lot from him. Being Gable's coach and worked at camps with him and stuff, and just an awesome person. But you know, I started. You know, I knew that Bob had won 11. When I got to about 9 or 10. I figured, you know, that's not why I'm still coaching, but I you know, eventually would have a shot. And Lisbon's really improved the last 5 or 6 years. They had a few tough years there for a while, but overall, it's still got great tradition, great support with the student body, and, you know, the parents, the whole works. So it makes my job easier.
Yeah, it's such a unique little community there. For the people around the country that might not know Lisbon wrestling, I mean, Royce Alger, you know, Carter Happel, a four-timer, his father Dean, sitting in the corner.
Ryan
with you, Ryan Morningstar.
There's been a lot of three-timers, four-timers.
What makes wrestling so special in Lisbon?
Well, I just think, you know, the tradition. They really feel that they're going to get the support. I've surrounded myself with a great coaching staff. It's not just me. You know, I got Dean Happel, I got Shane Light, I got Greg Buttress, my main man. You know, Tate Simpson, Jeff Clark, Brian Hall, all former guys that I coached. Joe Kilberg. So, you know, I've surrounded myself with those people, and they put in the time in the off season, and obviously during the season to help me out.
How is high school wrestling different now than when you got in?
I just think it's a lot more technical. Kids train harder, they train smarter. There's a lot more information out there for kids to pick up, you know, with the internet and stuff like that. I mean, I still do that myself. I watch technique all the time. I've been doing this for 40 years and I'm still learning.
How much is this young group and going back to Lisbon, like, reignited things for you?
Well, I still have the passion. You know, when you have those the kids that'll run through a wall for you, these Lisbon kids will. I can push them as hard as I want. We do a lot of two-a-days and stuff. A lot of kids, if you feel like they're training them too hard, sometimes they don't stick with it, but I don't have kids quit. You know, they just like the sport, like to be around it, and they're willing to make the sacrifices and work hard for it.
What's the key to that? I mean, it's one thing when you got kids that are that way, but you got to be doing something that's making it enjoyable for the kids on your team too, I would think.
Well, we try to make it fun too. You know, we play some games. You know, they come in there before we practice. They're playing dodgeball or something as a team, just to loosen up. And you know, we've had really good team chemistry the last 2 years. And that's why we've been very successful, but that was developed before that. So they get along real well, they hang around together, you know, they're friends, there's no dissension between the kids. And I think partly our coaching staff, and myself included, talk about the team, you know, unity and those type of things. It's important to have that to be successful in your sport, because you're going to support each other. And when you support each other, it makes it a lot easier for the kids to have fun with the sport, too.
You're in pretty good shape as long as you got Happels coming up through the system, too, I think.
Yeah.
You know, what I think heard a stat the other day that it's like, what, 48 consecutive state tournament matches when you add in the duels that Happels have won for Lisbon?
Yeah, that's something else. Yeah, there's Quincy coming up. He'll be a freshman next year, and he's in the same mold as Carter and Kale. There's another Seabrecht coming up. He'll be a freshman. We've got a really good 3 or 4 other kids that are really, really competitive at the AU level right now that are going to be in the program, and we're just going to reload.
I got to ask while I got you here, what was it like coaching Royce Alger?
Interesting. Royce is a character. Unbelievable competitor, though. One of the toughest competitors I've ever coached. But he was easy to coach, but he would do some things that were a little unorthodox.